My stepsister said, "You're not invited to the family reunion," but then nobody showed up to hers. It started 3 months ago when Dad married Brenda. Within a week, her daughter Tiffany decided I didn't belong. At the engagement party, she'd whispered to relatives that I was just Dad's kid from his first mistake. At the wedding, she gave a toast about her mom finally finding a real family, emphasizing the word real while staring directly at me. The reunion invitation went out in July. A big family gathering at some lake house Brenda's parents owned. Swimming, barbecue, the works. When I asked Dad about the dates so I could request time off work, he got this weird look. "Actually, Tiffany's handling the invitations this year," he said carefully. "I'm sure she'll reach out." She never did. Instead, I found out through Dad's phone. He'd left it on the kitchen counter while showering. A group chat called Real Family Reunion with about 40 people. My name wasn't on the list. There were messages about bringing potato salad, who was driving whom, whether the lake would be warm enough for jet skiing. Tiffany had written, "This is for blood family and people who actually matter. Finally getting to celebrate without dead weight." I took screenshots. Didn't say anything. The reunion was set for August 15th. 2 weeks before, I started my own planning. I called my mom's side. Aunts, uncles, cousins I'd grown up with before the divorce. Then Dad's siblings. The ones who'd known me since I was born, who'd sent birthday cards every year even after he remarried. His parents, my grandparents who taught me to fish, even Dad's best friend from college, who was basically my uncle. I sent a simple message. "Small gathering at my apartment, August 15th. Would love to see you. It's been too long." 43 people confirmed. The morning of August 15th, Dad and Brenda left early for the lake house. Tiffany had driven up the night before to help set up. I watched them pack the car with folding chairs and coolers, Dad nervous and distracted. "You sure you don't mind staying home?" he asked for the third time. "I've got plans," I said truthfully. By noon, my apartment complex's common area was packed. My aunt brought her famous cornbread. Grandpa fired up the grill. Cousins I hadn't seen in years showed up with their kids. Dad's brother brought photos from my childhood, and we spent an hour laughing at my terrible haircuts and gap-toothed smile. It felt like coming home. At 3 p.m., Dad called. I could hear Brenda crying in the background. "We're at the lake house," he said quietly. "It's just us and Brenda's parents. No one else came." "That's weird," I said, flipping a burger. He stopped. "Do you know where everyone is?" "Probably wherever they felt welcomed," I replied. Through the window, I could see my grandmother teaching Tiffany's ex-boyfriend's little sister how to braid friendship bracelets. Turned out his family and mine had stayed close. Silence. Then, "Can we come to where you are?" I looked around at my real family, the people who'd shown up for me at graduations, hospital visits, and random Tuesdays when I just needed someone. "I'll text you the address," I said. "But Dad, there's something you should probably know first." That's when my phone buzzed. A photo from Tiffany's Instagram story. An empty lake house deck with the caption, "When you throw a party and realize you're the one nobody actually likes." The comments were already filling up. My uncle leaned over my shoulder and whistled. "Is that the girl who said you didn't matter?" I was about to answer when I saw Brenda's car pulling into the parking lot, but there was a second car behind them, one I didn't recognize. And when the door opened, it was my mom, my actual mom, who I hadn't seen in person for 8 months because she'd been working overseas. She stepped out wearing her travel clothes, dragging a suitcase, and her face broke into the biggest smile when she spotted me through the crowd. "Surprise!" she called out, waving. "My contract ended early. Flew in this morning and your aunt told me where to find